The term bunny can be traced back to Scottish and British people referring to rabbits as the more simple term of bunny, but often then shortened to bun. It could have also come from another English word, bunna, which refers to rabbits that are on the side of being young and generally small, youthful, so to speak. Rabbits weren't the first animals or even people to have the label bunny, as squirrels were actually referred to as bunnies. Squirrels were referred to as bunnies because they are animals that are also on the smaller side and have the ability to move quickly. In the 1600s, the same term was used as an affectionate name for young women and children because of how they are similar to rabbits in that they have innocence, vulnerability, and cuteness. During the medieval times in England, bunny was a term used as a more enhanced, thoughtful, and arguably effective way to demonstrate endearment towards a young girl, in conjunction or possibly even replacing words such as honey or sweetheart. And the American version of this was in the 17th century, during colonial America. Bunny was used to show affection to a loved one or even a child. This could also be similar or even replace words such as babe or darling. In 1865, a classic novel called Alice's Adventures in Wonderland featured a white rabbit as a very important character. This helped further promote the word bunny, especially in literature. The term bunny has also been used as slang in the earliest 20th century, specifically in the years 1920s and 1930s, for young women and flappers as a way to symbolize being feminine and being playful. During World War II, bunny was used to show endearment by soldiers on active service in reference to the loved ones they are missing and not being around to see them, such as their wife and kids. In 1953, Hugh Hefner founded Playboy magazine, introducing an animated bunny as a logo that symbolizes glamour and sophistication. From the start, the bunny logo was designed to catch people's attention, adding a touch of depth and cultural refinement to the magazine's approachment to sexuality and entertainment. By combining allure with a more cultured and nuanced perspective, Playboy magazine established itself as a unique and standout brand. Many now feel that this is an old-fashioned and not fair way of portraying and objectifying women. Playboy still uses this logo to represent their brand to this day, serving as a testament to the lasting impact of Hefner's vision and his influence on popular culture, even if he was heavily criticized. In the 19th century, bunny was used to refer to baseball players who were fast on the fields that they were playing on. In many cultures, rabbits represent and symbolize innocence and being cute. In Japanese culture, rabbits are connected to being fortunate when it comes to good luck and fertility. Possibly the fertility is a reference to how rabbits can multiply and have offspring and be able to reproduce so quickly. Similarly, in some African cultures, they are seen as being more kind, gentle, and nurturing because they are caring towards their babies, and demonstrate this pretty well by often teaching them vital skills in order to successfully survive. This behavior ties back to why in many African cultures, rabbits represent and symbolize being compassionate, caring, and protective when it is beneficial for both parties, that being the rabbit and their babies. In Chinese culture, rabbits are associated with good fortune and the moon. This can be traced back to Chinese folklore called Moon Rabbit. This folklore tells the story of a rabbit that spends its time on the moon by living there. This rabbit creates a magical potion that, when consumed, automatically makes them youthful and live forever. In order to mix the ingredients, the rabbit uses his mortar and pestle. The moon rabbit's role is to show abundance, which is the rabbit having resources at his fingertips to do magical acts. Also, having more resources than they need or would be expected to have. Really an overflow, so to speak, but also being generous and have prosperity, and so being able to thrive successfully, while also being happy and privileged to be in that lucky position that they're in now and have a fulfilling life as a result. So while certain cultures may have their own unique ways of their perception regarding how they symbolize rabbits, the term bunny is used as a way for us to express our appreciation and admiration for rabbits as a species on a global level. Rabbits are often called bunnies, even after they are babies. This is because of two factors combined in regards to their appearance: size and cute face. Bunny is a term for a young rabbit, however a lot of people still call rabbits bunnies even when they are older. Rabbits can still look really cute even when they get older. For example, when dogs get older in the matter of half a decade, 5 years, it can be really noticeable in appearance. Facial features such as largely sized eyes, floppy ears, and soft or fluffy fur makes them very visually appealing. Not to mention that rabbits are significantly smaller than most animals, which helps them boast their vibe of still being in their youth, even when they are technically not. Rabbits are very fortunate when it comes to physical decline because they practically don't have one. Well, that's mostly true, but not completely. Rabbits do face some physical decline as they age, just not as noticeably. They are usually quite small in comparison to popular choices with pets. These factors contribute to rabbits giving off a youthful vibe. Rabbits are like companions to a lot of owners, and the term bunny comes off as quite a cute and affectionate way of referring to them as being charming, and there is nothing that proves this more than having this thought pass through your mind as you watch your rabbit. You start to realize why this term bunny has stuck around to this day. No matter how old rabbits get, people usually find themselves calling them bunnies to bring them comfort, as it can be a heartwarming feeling for them. Referring to rabbits as bunnies just feels like a good way of expressing how adorable they truly are. However, not everyone refers to rabbits as bunnies when they get older. A lot of people do, but not everyone does. And sometimes people may refer to rabbits as bunnies if they just assume that they are younger without knowing for sure. For example, if a student was writing Google Slides about rabbits and put pictures of their rabbits on a slide as their teacher walked by, and this was after the student had told the teacher that they had a rabbit, the teacher might say, "Is that your bunnies?" Because the teacher was trying to refer to the rabbit in a way that came off as compassionate and caring, and because they assumed the rabbit was younger. In conclusion, typically younger rabbits are referred to as bunnies, but older rabbits get labeled as bunnies quite often as well. Thank you for watching this video, and bye! When it comes down to it, people calling rabbits bunnies can be credited to the Easter Bunny. Here's an honorable mention.